All right, reunion. Hey, Billy Two Dicks. Love the podcast. Thanks for making me laugh on long road trips. I have a 10-year-old high school reunion coming up. 10-year-old. I have a 10-year high school reunion coming up and need your advice. The reunion is going to take place at a bar, and about 40 people are attending. That sounds like a great time. You're all still young, 27, 28 years old, 29 for whoever stayed back. This is a good time. I didn't have any negative experiences in high school, and I always liked the people I went to school with. No issue there. My wife on the, don't go to this thing. My wife, on the other hand, doesn't know these people. During her high school years at a different school, she didn't have such positive memories. She seems to be more stressed about attending this thing than I do. When we discussed it, it seemed to be a combination of not knowing anybody and the fear of potentially bumping into another lady who I had a thing for 10 years ago. I couldn't be any further past those years, and I believe everyone will just act as adults. Well, you've never been to a reunion. But my wife seemed to make it about her, and now I don't want to say to put her, I don't know what to say to put her at ease. Well, my first thing is, will you fuck off and let me enjoy my reunion? Can you say that nicely? All right, usually we have no problems chatting up a room with strangers. She is outgoing but super nervous, which is odd. Well, it sounds like she had a real rough time growing up. Oh, she had a rough one, okay? Oh, she had a rough one. I reminded her that she's the only one for me, and any thoughts of seeing old flames is superficial and made up. I never showed any interest in communicating with these people until this reunion. I suggested that if it's going to be this uncomfortable, I would like to go and enjoy myself. Good man. I'm still going. And she has the option of not going. That wasn't taken very well. Of course not. I would love for her to come and show her off to everyone because she is so amazing. That's what you tell her. But if she's going to start shit over the whole thing and ruin a potential great time to see some old friend, what's the point? Any advice for me there? Heritage Billy Breed pork chops? I would say that you want to show her off. You know? That doesn't make her feel well. Just say, listen, I'm going to this thing and I'm going to have a good time. And, you know, your issues about this are just that. They're your issues. I wouldn't do this to you. If you were going to go back to your high school reunion, I would come along and have a good time. But I wouldn't want to ruin your good time. Don't ruin my good time. All right? I just feel like... That's all your issues. I've told you how I felt about you. I married you, for fuck's sakes. And I want to go down there and show you off. All right? Here's what you have to realize as an adult. I came to this epiphany when I became a parent. Okay? And I had all these fucking fears and everything. I had to come to the epiphany that my childhood does not exist anymore. Okay? Neither does my wife's childhood. It just doesn't exist anymore. It still lives in between our ears, but it doesn't exist anymore. Okay? And our kid is not my wife, okay? And she's not me. This is a completely different person in a completely different environment in a completely different generation. All right? And if we want to drag some bullshit, you know, out of the past, the only way that's going to happen is we're going to do it. So it doesn't exist. All this shit that she's fucking worried about, it doesn't even exist anymore. It lives in her fucking head. Excuse me, in her head. All right? So that's it. You know, maybe she needs to go talk to somebody. That she had such a bad time at high school and you had such a good time that she can't even go to your fucking high school reunion, a high school she didn't even go to without fucking superimposing her own fucking bullshit. It's crazy. Say all of that nicely. You know? I'm proud of you. I want to show you off. Look at my beautiful wife. Look at this amazing person that I married. I don't know. Insecurity is not an attractive trait, sweetheart. All right, overrated, underrated. You know the deal, dude. She would be able to tell you to just fucking get over it. And why are you going to ruin my good time? But you have to, it doesn't work that way, their way. You have to make sure. You got to fucking get, you know what you got to do. You got to fucking go the extra mile. And they'll never give you credit for it on The View.